I want to fly, that's my passion. So to be out of the cockpit, it's not where I want to be. I want to be in the cockpit flying with my brothers. It was a crystal clear day. Weather couldn't have been any better. We had a 4-ship of F-16s that were planning on flying up to Indiantown Gap to the range that we fly at, and we were doing an air-to-ground mission, a conventional air-to-ground.
I can't remember what the problem was with one of the airplanes, but I was supposed to fly 306, the mishap aircraft, and because of a limitation of one of the other airplanes, I took a less capable jet. I swapped with Captain Morgan that morning. Little did I know that that was going to be the mishap aircraft.
We line up and take off. I was number 2 in the 4-ship.
I've flown that departure a number of times. Captain Morgan had only flown it, I think, once or twice before, but he was the youngest guy in the squadron, and that was one of the other reasons that I was flying with him.
We were taking off to the north, and when you take off to the north and you're heading to the west, you need to make a pretty aggressive left-hand turn to the west because you want to stay out of the restricted airspace over DC. And I have my flight lead in sight, and I'm starting to rejoin on him when I realize my jet is accelerating faster than normal.
He said, "I've got an engine problem."
My jet's single engine quits on me.
Number 3 realizes that number 2 is on fire.
So I had uncontrollable acceleration, my engine gave out on me, and I have a fire. So I jettison my 2 external fuel tanks over the Potomac, and I start trying to troubleshoot the fire to try to extinguish the fire.
Number 2, Captain Morgan, relays to us that his aircraft is disabled to the point that he doesn't think that he's going to be able to make it home.
I realize that I'm not able to glide back to Andrews with no engine.
So now we're starting to go through pre-ejection checklists.
I have a wife at home, so thought about her, but other than that, just didn't have much time to think of much else. I needed to get out of the jet before I went down with it.
It's almost surreal to watch an airplane start disassembling itself like a transformer in flight.
So I look for the nearest open field that I think I can glide to. I'm just below the altitude that I want to eject at. And then right before I pull the handle, I just said, "I love you, Katie." And so I eject.
You see the ejection seat go, you see the canopy flying off. I think, holy cow, something is going to get hit on the ground, potentially someone.
It was so violent and quick and aggressive, I was under the chute before I even knew it. The aircraft nose dived down into the ground, just off to the left side of the open field that I actually parachuted into. And it was a total loss. So I got on the radio, and I was talking to them on the radio, letting them know that I was okay.
He was back, had gone to the hospital, picked up from the helicopter in an ambulance, driven to the hospital, been checked out by the doctors, and was back here in the squadron by the time I landed an hour and 10 minutes after.
Fortunately, no one got hurt, and that was the highlight of my day, that no one got hurt.
But he was there with his wife, he's smiling, and I say, "Holster, how you feeling? Are you okay?" And he says, "Yeah, I'm ready to go fly again."
But yeah, it's a carnival ride for sure, I'll tell you.